Please help me reach 1,000 subscribers. I can still picture the expression she gave me that night. Her head tilted, a sly grin curling at the edges of her mouth, like she was amused by my existence, like what she'd done was trivial, like I was trivial. We'd spent 4 years together. Her name was Lena. When we first met, I was finishing my final semester of law school, and she was studying sociology while working part-time at a bakery. She had this natural ease about her, the kind of presence that made people gravitate toward her. Everyone adored her right away. I fell for her just as quickly. In the beginning, it felt perfect, passionate, steady, promising. By our second anniversary, we moved into a place together. I even surprised her with the beagle she'd always wanted. Asterisk, asterisk, scout, asterisk, asterisk. She cried when she saw him, and I mistook that for the kind of love that lasts. I had no idea how wrong I was. Over the last few months, something in her shifted. She was distant, irritated by everything, constantly too drained for us. I kept blaming school, work, life, anything but the truth. She started guarding her phone, changed every password, kept secrets behind a smile. But I refused to be the type of partner who checks through someone's things. I gave her trust and room to breathe. She used both to make a fool out of me. It all fell apart on a Friday night. I came home earlier than usual, hoping we'd reconnect. Maybe order dinner, watch something dumb together, reset a little. But the apartment was empty. Scout paced around whining at the door. No text. No call. Midnight passed. Then 1. Then 2. At 2:14 a.m., the door finally clicked open. She walked in wearing a tight red dress, heels dangling from her fingers, lipstick smudged, not from crying, but from someone else's mouth. Her hair was messy, skin flushed, perfume mixed with sweat. She looked startled that I was awake, but not even remotely apologetic. I just stared at her. She let out a dry laugh. "You're still up? Didn't realize you'd care." I asked where she'd been. She rolled her eyes. "What, you want to play by play?" I didn't say anything. I didn't scream or accuse her. I just stood there. That's when she smiled, an ugly, confident smile, and said, "Fine. I slept with someone. Happy." Then she actually laughed, like she just delivered the punchline of a joke. Like destroying me was entertainment. Something inside me didn't shatter. It froze. Clear. Sharp, final. I nodded once, walked past her, grabbed my keys, and left. I ended up at a 24-hour diner, slid into a booth, ordered coffee, and pulled out my phone. For the next 3 hours, I dismantled our life together piece by piece, quietly, efficiently, without anger. She never realized I'd been the one covering most of the rent. She never realized the car she drove was under my name. She never realized I kept every document, every receipt, every bit of proof of the growing distance. And she definitely never realized I had a backup plan. By sunrise, I went home. She was passed out, snoring like nothing had happened. By 10 a.m., everything was already in motion. I canceled the credit card I co-signed when she was broke. I froze the shared account. I called the landlord and submitted our 30-day notice. I booked a moving company. Not for me, for her. When she finally woke up, I told her calmly that she had 4 weeks to find somewhere else, that the lease was ending, and utilities would be shut off when I moved out. She stared at me like the ground had dropped out beneath her. "What am I supposed to do?" she whispered. "That's not my responsibility," I said, "and the car is mine. I need the keys by Sunday." That's when she cried, really cried, for the first time, but I didn't hold her. I didn't even look twice. The next few weeks were a slow unraveling for her. She tried guilt, fury, manipulation, bargaining. At 3 a.m. one night she texted, "Please, can we talk?" I didn't respond. The last time I saw her was when the movers arrived. She stood on the sidewalk with one suitcase and a trash bag of clothes, watching the life she treated so carelessly shrink into cardboard boxes. The smirk she once wore like armor had vanished. She never laughed at me again. I made sure she never got the chance. Let her new guy deal with her lies and half-formed excuses. I walked away the moment she laughed in my face. That was when whatever love I had for her died, and my self-respect finally rose to meet me. Please help me reach 1,000 subscribers.